Hello, my name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Hi guys, hope you're all doing okay and well. Thanks for jumping in on midweek with me boys and girls, it was really good. I've had a good few days. I've finally finished doing night shifts for good now at work for the time being. I have to look after my body, look after my mind and my head and everything and all that lot. So I'm feeling really good with that and really happy that I've give them up now. That's very good. I've had a decent weekend. Jeff, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, so I'm like I say, I'm pretty relaxed and pretty good. I'm looking forward to this week quite a lot. I'm on afternoons this week until Wednesday. Then I've got Thursday off where I'm going to do a bit of work for Epic at Hartbury College in Gloucestershire. Yeah, good to see you as well, Jaffa. Always, mate. Always a pleasure. So I'm looking forward to doing stuff with that. Doing that with Epic Gambling, risk management. So that'll be a very interesting day for me. Personally. Romeo, hope you're doing well. So yeah, so see what it entails and stuff. I'll find out a bit more about it this week and what to do and things like that. So I'm very excited for it, and yeah, really gonna go great guns at it and see how it goes. Like I say, I'm on afternoons this week. My oldest son is just starting senior school this week, so he's feeling good, and hopefully he'll get it and stuff and all that lot, and he just knuckles down and gets on with it. I'm sure he will. Like I say, I had a good weekend. This morning to start the football season for my kids. Youngest lad drew 1-1, fantastic performance against a very good side who have been ranked above them in the last season or so. So that was really good. And my eldest lad Joel, the won 2-0 against another team that were ranked in leagues above them last year and the year before. So yeah, off to a very good start, and it's great. I love watching my kids play football. Really, all good. Hi, Police and Rush. Yeah, I'm going well, mate. Really good. I hope you're doing well as well. Uh, hi, Laura. Are you still going to your GA meetings, Laura? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry on both counts that you've gambled and you've had a bit of a breakup with somebody. You can message me privately if you want to, and I could just talk to you there if you like. Obviously, try and get to your meetings if you can. Or do you think one-on-one kind of help might help you, like gang care or something like that? It is a shame people do slip, especially in the early stages. I mean, when I first tried to stop, it was before the bet on the 14th of April 2007. I was trying to stop from the start of that new year, but I was trying to do it through willpower alone and stuff. And I was going like a week or two at a time, then just splurging again. There is support there for you, Laura. If you need any help or you need someone to talk to, feel free to just message me privately, or is anybody that you might have a number for, or you say how you feel and stuff and all like that. I know it's a go-to kind of thing, going straight to the gambling again and stuff, and I've seen it plenty of times. So you're not alone, Laura, in what you've done and what's happened, especially with like relationships and the breakdown and things like that. So there is hope. It is hard, I know it, and obviously I don't understand what relationship you had or anything like that. But if you got that trigger again, if you got that urge again, just relax, try and break down and all that, and then go back to it again and try and get yourself strong, as Wolfie says. How you doing, Wolfie? 6 week no bet, Wolfgang. Well, if you think you're gambling, because lottery is gambling, so if you think you've got a problem, Wolfgang, then I'd be cutting every single thing out. But if you don't think you've got a problem, but you're just gambling on lottery, I can't do it for you. It's what you're comfortable with at the end of the day. But if you think you've got a problem, then you cut everything out. You cut absolutely everything out. That's for me personally. Like I say, I can't say out else really about that. So it's down to you. It is down to you. I hope everyone's doing really well and everyone's pretty chilled. Like I say, Laura, I'm always here if you want to talk and stuff and all like that. Thank you, Big O. Really appreciate that. That's really nice, and nice of you to join us as well. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Dan. Thank you very much. And Wolfie, brilliant, mate. Six months gamble free, feeling fantastic. That's amazing. Hi, Wolfgang. Yeah, tombola. Anything where you're gonna staking something to win something is a gamble. So I stay away from all raffles and stuff and all that. Like if someone comes around with raffle tickets, I just give them a couple of quid and just leave it basically. So I don't take anything to win anything, if you know what I mean. I won't take no tickets or anything. I quite happily like donate money to charity and stuff and all like that. As Jaffa says there, Laura, as well, that's a very good point. I believe a chat with a GA member about that break would have helped that urge to hide behind the machine. It is one day at a time, as you say. Yeah, it is a trigger, Wolfgang. I mean, like you say, there's plenty of gambling opportunities out there and stuff and all that. Everyone's got their own kind of downfalls with a particular way they gamble and what they gamble on. As I say, through my story, it was mainly poker a lot. Obviously, I started on horse racing when I was younger. And once I moved out my house and got internet online, I playing poker a hell of a lot. Then I just spiraled out of control and did absolutely everything. But I understand like everyone has different forms of like how to gamble and stuff and all that. Like, a lot of people football bet, a lot of people on the fixed odds betting terminals, a lot of people online gambling. I mean, online gambling, it's easy to do as well, so it is quite a difficult thing. Yeah, I'd say that as well. Like it's winning it on a claw machine. So yeah, you're staking something to win something. It's absolutely everything. Oh, I'm just trying to keep up with all your comments. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Please trim the brush. Been ill. Okay. Sorry to hear you've been poorly. Yeah, as you say, there's so many gambling adverts and sites. Yeah, once you stop, I tend to find all that as well. Once you realise you've got a problem and you want to stop, you know what I mean? Yeah, as Wolfie says to your Wolfgang, yes, there is really no okay safe gambling for couples to gamble. Cut it all out. With all that stuff, don't be hard on yourself. Pick yourself up and go again, Laura. 5 months for me. I've played a penny flicker with kids on it. It depends how control is key. Poker is funny as you play others, not the casino. So if you think you're superior, you win. Hi, Northern One. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Never had problems. Well, thank you for joining in. It's nice to have different people on here who might want to talk about it and stuff, and I might want to understand a bit more. Feel free to join in if you ask any questions you like, Northern One. Appreciate that. Hi, Laura. Yeah, it tends to happen. As long as you've got no money, then you're all right, if you know what I mean. Poker's still staking money, Patient Bush says. That's correct. Hi, Dan. Hey, mate. Hope you're doing well. Don't be nervous, Dan. Everyone's the same as you at GA meetings. At GA meetings, everybody's the same as you. Everyone's been there and had that first meeting where they're dead nervous. The hardest meeting is going back for the second time. I can guarantee you that. As Peace from the Bush says, poker is still staking money. Obviously, Dan, just get to the meeting, just listen, and just see what you think of it, really, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's cranky to get to a meeting and stuff and all like that. As Jaffa says, Laura, go to a meeting before payday, you will get the benefit. Definitely will get the benefit of it. It'll be fantastic for you to go, and it's a little bit like getting your medicine for a couple of hours, and it'll do you good, honestly. It would do you good. As I say, I'm just going to be a bit topical. This week it's been quite a lot about the actual advertisements. Let me just read about Big O. Roulette Bookies Casino, very much destroyer for you, yeah. GA is working massively, brilliant. That's good as well. He got a very supportive family and girlfriend, like-minded people together here at GA. He's huge. As you say, people who will understand you more are the people who've been through exactly the same as you, Big O. So well done, mate. Glad GA is working massively for you. Really, really, really thumbs up for you, mate. Really good. As Wolfgang says, yeah, Monzo and Starling Bank, Wolfgang, they're the ones you can toggle your gambling transactions off. So yeah, I heard a lot about both of them. As Jaffa says, Big O, keep going, mate. It's brilliant. Yeah, Wolfgang, yeah, Monzo do have options to block gambling transactions, and Starling as well. They are fantastic little apps. The challenger banks, I like to see like the main banks probably one day go for it and stuff and take it a bit further, because obviously they would have a bit more pull on that. As I say, this week's been quite topical with regards football betting advertisements on and stuff and all like that, and a bit of investigation by the BBC Radio 5, which it was amazing, really. 15 of the clubs had links to gambling on the child's, like the youth sections of the thing and stuff and all like that on the sites. And yeah, obviously more needs to be done with probably regards advertising and stuff and all like that. And as I say, it's been a bit of a call for like Premier League clubs and football clubs to actually pay and help fund treatments for problem gamblers and stuff and all like that, which is a good idea, I suppose, because advertising is rife through football and through football games and stuff and all like that. It has been normalised. Hi Romeo, yeah, appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. That is really, really humbling for you to say, and it's really nice. And I love setting up these kind of videos and doing my vlogs every Sunday because they help me as well. I'm still learning off you guys as well, just as much. Yeah, I'm maybe 11 and a half years in, but I'm still a day at a time. I'm still fighting this addiction. Don't get me wrong, I'm in a very, very good place at the minute and stuff, and I'm doing really well and I'm really happy. But obviously I've got to say 99% certain I'll never gamble again, but that 1% is there. I placed you in the bush. Really appreciate that, yeah. I'm glad I do these videos for you guys. Well, cryptocurrency and stock apps, I believe, are gambling for me as well. They are, I mean, they are there. Hi Barry, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Gambling ads, I reckon, probably eventually go after 9 o'clock, a bit like other advertisements and stuff and all like that. It might take time and stuff and all like that, but like say, as people mentioned earlier, you tend to notice these advertisements more when you stop gambling, because we're such in a trance and we're not really bothered about what people advertise, is because we want to do it quick. We're here now, fast. Do the gamble, 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 so to speak. And that's the way we are, and that's how we've worked for a majority of the time when we are just like in a complete bubble. Yeah, it's as Wolfie says, for himself, I can't get enough of GA meets, and obviously, like I say, I try to do these vlogs. I know there's not many people who actually do this. Yeah, as you say, Romeo, talking. Don't feel embarrassed about it. Get everything off your chest. It is a fantastic, brilliant thing to do. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. As you say, Barry, yeah, Gamban app, fantastic. You can't recommend it enough. Like, no online gambling after registration on there. It saves you a few quid and stuff and all that lot, and it's fantastic. Amazing it's amazing to see people using these apps and developing more and actually getting there. I mean, I know there was a Northwest convention for GA yesterday, and Monzo and Gamban app were there talking, and that's fantastic to like get them kind of this on board and stuff and all that lot. Sorry if I'm messing about with my phone a bit. I keep getting a lot of messages and stuff and things like that, and so I apologise, but that's the way my phone is at the minute. I get quite a lot of messages at the minute, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you do GamStop as well, isn't it, Barry? Sorry, I couldn't remember which one you did, but there is Gamban app as well, which is a fantastic app as well. 5-year ban for you, and then you know what, Barry, you probably just forget about it and realise you don't need, and it's just gone all of a sudden, and you've done fantastic, mate. Fantastic to get these apps out there and stuff and all like that. Hopefully banks might, the big banks might listen to these smaller banks and thinking, yeah, there's a actual need for this and stuff and all like that. Because I know when I go to Gamblers Anonymous, the main bank account, because I've destroyed everything else, like banks and stuff and all that, overdrafts, you tend to like want to leave the bank you're with. So we ended up being with the Nationwide Building Society, and I kind of find like a lot of gamblers, addicts, go and get accounts with Nationwide because they're building society and they're pretty good. Hopefully I can talk to them one day and maybe see if I can like see if they can ban gambling transactions on there, like banking accounts and stuff and all like that. So you're giving me food for thought there, really. So that'd be fantastic. Quite a lot of people on at the minute, 14 people, 15 people. If you fancy any more questions, feel free to ask them. Brilliant, no problem, Dan. I'm always here, like I say, I'm always here privately as well on Twitter at BrownMad79. Feel free to message me either publicly or privately. Anything you do say to me, is in strictest confidence and it is private, and I'll never go anywhere else with it at all. I'm just here as a support network. I like talking to people. It helps me as well. The more people I interact with, the more it helps me as well personally. Because at the end of the day, the person they decide to stop gambling and where it has to come from, and if you want it that much, it has to come from you. As you say, like Peter in the bush, yeah. Yeah, like swap banks and stuff and all that. Like, yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's brilliant. Ban use of credit cards. Yeah, Romeo. Yeah, a lot of measures are coming into place now. I think you'll probably see a lot more in the next couple of years as well. First port of call is to ban the use of credit cards. No brainer for me, Barry. Absolute no brainer because you're borrowing money to stake money. I've got no problem with that. I mean, I've talked to some gambling companies, and you know what? It'll be a no-brainer for them as well because there's only like I've talked to one massive one when I went to Gibraltar, and like their market is about 3%, 3.5% of their gambling came through credit cards. So it'd be a no-brainer for me. I mean, that probably tells you the minority of people who are problem gamblers because we're the ones who tend to borrow the money to gamble it, so to speak. So it might be good, really. Hi, Gemma. Hope you're doing all right. Glad to see you again. Hope you're doing okay. If you've slipped, you've slipped. It's happened, but you carry on. You keep watching. Keep trying to get your help as well. It'll be really, like you say. Oh, brilliant, Gemma. That's brilliant. You've stopped for 1 week. Fantastic. Just keep it day at a time. Keep them barriers in place. Well, you never thought you'd probably last a week, would you? That's amazing. Well done. Brilliant. I would have expected that to be a great episode. You know what, Barry? I thought that as well. But as you say, we are a minority at the end of the day. People, not everyone goes to borrow to gamble, if you know what I mean, really. When majority of people who borrow money tend to buy a car or buy a house and stuff and that. Hi, Wolfgang. Yeah, the streamers. Quite a lot of streamers out there. I will say one or two of them contacted me and they have like asked about gambling addiction and stuff and all that. Like, well, I can't really go into it anymore because it was private conversations. As you say, oh yeah, I've seen about Stop and Step. Yeah, I know he got kicked off for a bit. Yeah, as you say, Wolfie, it's like that 3 and 4%. Everyone, like I say, I always think it was. Well done, Gemma. Yep. Just try not to tempt yourself as well. Try not to tempt yourself as well, obviously, because that is a bit of a temptation. But for the 1 week, you've done fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now get it to that 8th day, then get your head on the pillow. Then it'll be the 9th day, the 10th day. Just don't pressure yourself into any targets whatsoever, because when you target stuff and then you're not thinking of reaching it, you take that shortcut and you're going to gamble. So it's all about that triangle of time, money and opportunity. And cutting one of them links, you will stop gambling. You won't gamble. Chip shop was next door. Hey, fair enough. Got to eat, haven't we? Got to eat. It's better in your belly than it is at a bookies, isn't it? It's the way I'd see it anyway. Yeah, as Big O says, don't test yourself with your money in your pocket. Just take out what you actually need for the day or stuff like that. I don't know about your Wolfgang and stuff and all that. Precisely as Wolfgang says, how many chippy teas can you get for 70 quid? Exactly. He's very much on point there. I used to go to work and have 50, 60 quid on me. I didn't need that on me or anything like that. It's crazy. Yeah, as Jaffa says, only carry what you need, especially at the start, and then once you've like gone on quite a long while and stuff, then you start trusting yourself up and all that. Like, yeah, you've been gambling for 18 years, Gemma, but you've done 1 week. You've done that 1 week. Remember, forget. I know it sounds hard and sounds harsh and critical, but forget about that money. There's only one. If you've got debt, there's only one way it's going to go. The longer you go, you stop gambling. It's going down. Wolfgang, I can tell you a story about me. I mean, loads of them. It's quite a big part of my story. I was 8 months into my being gamble free. Boxing Day 2007, big race meetings and sports and all that for gambling. I was on my own with 20 quid in my house. Family had gone down south to see friends and family and other family. and I was bouncing off the walls with £20, and I didn't know what I wanted to gamble so bad. So I phoned up a Chinese, spent 20 quid on Chinese, and it stopped me from gambling. It sounds daft, but it was normal to me at the time because it stopped me from being destructive again, and it was a fantastic achievement for me, and it carried me on. That first year is so hard, as you say. I mean, you've got to keep going. Yeah, you never win in the end. I'm going to say I'm winning now by not gambling. I've won my life back. I've won the trust back with my family, my wife, my kids, and my friends and stuff, and all that. That's all I can need, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Jaffe, as you say, all the stories, you used to try and win money. Oh, I'm going to buy a pair of trainers today, but I'm going to win the money first. But they end up costing me 300-400 quid instead of, like, what, 50-60 quid. Nice Chinese, as always, mate. Romeo, yeah. Yeah, as please trim the bush says, please trim the bush says, exactly right, that is. That's amazing, Adam. Was it useful to spend 150 quid on something else? That's brilliant. Well done. No, as you say, better than Adam and Adam. That's right, Gemma. That is right, exactly right. Quite a lot, like I say, this is quite the most I've had on at any one time, really. 16 to 18 people, which is really, it's positive for me listening to new people on here. Yeah, as you say, Wolfie, yeah, any tiny experience will be free once you win it back. Amazing things. You talk yourself into all sorts of kind of things. It's fantastic. Yeah. Some of the stories I've heard, like you say, yeah, what if I win that bill payment and then I've got that bill payment to gamble with again? That's people's thoughts, really. And that was my thoughts a lot of the time. If you know what I mean, I left paying bills to the last minute until we got like red letters and stuff and all that. Even though I was comfortable with money, I was quite that's one massive thing with me. I was procrastinating quite a lot, leave everything to the last possible minute, and that's the way I was, so to speak. And yeah, you have these silly little traits while you're gambling and stuff like that. As you say, Jaffa, amazing, mate. Yeah, you serious financial strain. Don't get me wrong, I've had my points where it was hard and stuff. When I lost my job at Toyota 5 years ago, I went from a very well paid job to like getting paid minimum wage, and I had to sell the house, and the constraints there. I mean, I didn't pay mortgage for a couple of months. It was hard, really hard for me, but we got there in the end, and we fought through it. And like I say, I've still got debt now to this day, but I pay it back monthly. I can afford to quite easily, and I'm feeling really good. Yeah, people want you to fail, but I think that's nature of life, really. Anyone gets built up to get knocked down. It is what it is. I'm fair game for what I believe and what I think, Gemma. Carl, I don't like to spend any money, but comfortable spending it. And yeah, Carl, yeah, I could totally relate to what you've just said there. 100% relate to what you've just said. Well done, Jeffrey, and stay strong. Yeah, as he says. Oh yeah, it is great, Dan. And you know what, mate, as well. Everyone's talking to each other on the comments, and it's brilliant for me because everyone's talking to each other, and hopefully you can make friendships, you can make connections, you can talk to each other and maybe meet each other one day. It's fantastic. It is brilliant to see people talking to each other and trying to help each other. And this is how I've set the vlogs up, really. It is a bit like a mini GA session, don't get me wrong. That's the way I'll probably see it based as, really, if you know what I mean. You get to see what money can get you again when you're quite... I'm amazed what I brought in the last 5 months. Yeah, like I say, Rome, mate, you've done it, mate. You've done it. It's down to you, mate. You've done fantastic. All I can do is try and help you out and talk and listen, so to speak. It's down to you, so well done, Romeo. Well done, mate. Yeah, bargains, but blue hundreds on the fruit is, yeah, exactly the same, exactly. Everyone's the same with stuff like that. Do you think problem gamblers come back from having a big win? I know quite a lot of people, Barry, who have had that big win, but then they think they can win more, then win more. Like I say, I won quite a lot of tournaments online playing poker. Then I started hitting the pure cash tables, but my stakes went up quite considerably. Sound like Donald Trump trying to say anonymous then. Yeah, my stakes went up. I kept losing, but my stakes still stay the same, so I kind of get that. Yeah, if anyone wants to add Gemma, feel free. Or as as all probably did everyone when they first bet. I won a football bet my first. No, I think I had like 25p on the Grand National when I was about 10. Picked a horse out with my dad and he put money on, so to speak. I know a lot of people who gamble for the first time and win and think, oh, got a taste for it, and then carry on. So yeah, there's quite a lot of stories out there. Yeah, as you say, gamblers are tight to outside of gambling. Yeah, you're quite right, Romeo. Relate to that. Like, say, yeah, you go shopping and it's all smart price and really, really cheap and all like that. Hi, Antony. Nice to meet you. You've done 52 gamble for. So, just trying to understand your message, but it's so hard. I've done 52 gamble for. Is that 52 days, Antonin? I'm not sure what you're saying there. If it is, well done, mate. I am a compulsive gambler. I've stopped for 11 and a half years, Antonin, if that helps. I think. I'm just reading your comments. I'm trying not to repeat them, but it's fantastic that everyone's interacting. Fantastic. It is great for me to see you guys talking to each other and stuff and all that. Like, I'm feeling pretty anonymous right now, so it's great. I'm learning, I'm reading what you're saying, guys, and it's brilliant that I can relate to it and help me. Wolfgang, I would go with over 18s, definitely only gambling. National Lottery should be over 18s as well, even though you can, I think you buy scratch cards at 16 and do the lottery at 16. Yeah, as you say, gambling, get rid of the 5-pack jackpot machines, yeah. I get that, totally. Oh, I'm sorry, Gemma. I hope you're getting help for everything or like that. That's not very nice for you to have. I can't fathom how bad you feel and how awful it felt at that time. I'm sorry to hear that, Gemma. I really am quite shocked and it's not nice. Hopefully, it's people around us like us now who you could talk to, and feel free to open up at any time. You look positive now. You've done 1 week. 1 week gamble free. How good do you feel about doing 1 week gamble free at the minute? Yeah, as Jaffa says, it's thanks for your honesty as well. Think about that 1 week you've done. That is amazing. Of all the people, all the things you've done and stuff like that. As Romeo says, hope you're getting lots of support, Gemma. And you're feeling great. That's amazing. Amazing. Just keep thinking about that feeling. You know, when you get that urge to gamble, think about how you're feeling right now. Yeah? Thinking, I feel great. I've had that 1 week off. I can do it again. I can do another day. I can do another day. I can do another day. And just get going one day at a time. And honestly, you will get better. Life does get better. So thanks for sharing what you just said there, Gemma. You're very honest and very open. And obviously, we're always here to talk to you privately or over the whatever, publicly as well. As Barry says, I think it's invisibility. Once you win it, you think you can win it again and again regardless. Yeah, you're in tunnel vision mode there, Barry. Obviously, that's the way it is, so to speak. I'm going to go on for a couple more minutes. If this carries on about how many people I do have on, one day I will go up to 45 in an hour. I do struggle to keep talking sometimes. I do like the sound of my own voice. I'm a very egotistical sod, so to speak, and I'm a bit of a gobby get and stuff. You know what's daft as well? I went downtown last night and Derby and stuff and all like that. And I get noticed around town now. Oh, you're the guy who does the vlogging. And it's like, I don't need more of a big head, especially when I've had a drink, so to speak. So, I am what I am. I am a cocky fella, but I am fair game for all what I say and what I believe and stuff and all like that. I'm happily to, you know what I mean? So, nice conversation going off between you guys there. Nice for you to talk. I won't interact into your conversations at the minute. That is fantastic. Oh no, I sometimes talk sense, but I am a cocky guy. Trust me, I am cocky. I am very egotistical. Yeah. Hi, Anthony. Oh, you did 52's gamble free, but you relapsed on Monday. You go again. You think Monday? You've gone 6 days already. Tomorrow is 7 days again, Antonin. Yeah. Look at it that way. Yeah, one day at a time. Yeah. How did you feel when you went 52 days gamble free? Did you feel good about it? Feel great about it? And if you get them urges again, as I said to Gemma, one day at a time. If you remember that time when you was gamble free, and then keep fighting it, them urges. Talk to somebody how you're feeling about things. Yeah? Thank you. I am proud of what I've done. I honestly am, yeah. It'll be great. As Jaffa says, the world record for someone staying off a bet is 24 hours. 1 day at a time. That's really good. Mate, I'm going to nick that, Jaffa. I've pinched that now, mate. I am screenshotting that and pinching it. There we go. Oh, I've lost you. Yeah, I'm back. And I've done so, yeah. 6 months and a day gamble free. As you say, it's amazing, mate. Yeah, it is amazing. Day at a time. That world record for someone saying off a bet is 24 hours. Jaffa, that's amazing little tool, mate. That's a very good little psychological barrier, mate. And so, see, I'm still learning to this day. Fantastic, mate. That is being plagiarised, Jaffa. That is mine now. Thank you very much. Cool. Right. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. I've gone over half an hour, but it's been a fantastic little go, if you know what I mean. And as you say, it's brilliant. Thanks for the day, guys and girls. Well done, Big Hour and all that lot. So I am going to depart, but thank you very much. I'll never give him up, Chris. I hope you're doing well, fella. I hope you're doing well, mate. Nice to see you. I'll never give up skinny jeans, ever, mate. Ever. I'm 38 going on 21. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate everyone around. So my name's Andy and I'm a compulsive gambler. Last bet, 14th of April 2007. Thank you, guys. Take care.